Life is a journey, and along this journey we encounter lessons that are often subtle, easily overlooked, and sometimes only fully understood when it feels too late. But what if we could open our eyes to these truths right now, before the moments slip away? Presence is a concept that, on the surface, seems simple, yet its depth and significance are often overlooked. We live in a world that constantly demands our attention, pulling us in countless directions. The noise of modern life, whether it be the relentless stream of information, the pressures of work, or the distractions of technology, can easily consume our minds. In this whirlwind of activity, we find ourselves scattered, our thoughts fragmented, and our attention divided. It's in these moments that the importance of presence begins to reveal itself, not just as a practice, but as a necessary foundation for a life lived fully and meaningfully. When we speak of presence, we are referring to the ability to be fully engaged in the moment, to bring our entire being, mind, body, and spirit into the here and now. It's about quieting the noise of the past and the future, allowing ourselves to experience life as it unfolds in real time. Yet, despite its importance, presence is something that many of us struggle with. We often find our minds drifting, consumed by worries about what has been or what might be, rarely allowing ourselves the gift of simply being. The past, with its memories and regrets, can have a powerful hold on us. We replay conversations, rethink decisions, and relive moments, often with a sense of longing or sorrow. We wonder what we could have done differently, how things might have been better if only we had made other choices. This constant revisiting of the past can trap us, keeping us from fully engaging with the present. But the truth is, the past is beyond our reach. It's done, finished, and no amount of dwelling on it will change what has already happened. What we have is the present. And the more we focus on the past, the more we lose touch with the life unfolding right before our eyes. The future, with its uncertainties and endless possibilities, can be equally distracting. We spend a great deal of time planning, anticipating, and worrying about what lies ahead. We create mental scenarios of what could go wrong or what we hope will happen, often neglecting the reality of the moment in favor of a future that is yet to materialize. While planning is a necessary part of life, it becomes a problem when it dominates our thoughts and prevents us from being present. The future is unknown, and no amount of worry or planning can guarantee the outcomes we desire. What we do have control over is how we show up in the present moment, which ultimately shapes the future we are so concerned about. Being present requires a shift in focus, a conscious decision to let go of the past and the future and to ground ourselves in the now. This isn't always easy, especially when we become accustomed to living in our minds, either reminiscing about what was or fantasizing about what could be. It takes practice to train our attention to stay in the present, to resist the urge to escape into thoughts of yesterday or tomorrow. But when we do, we open ourselves up to the richness of life as it is happening right now. The beauty of presence is that it allows us to experience life in its fullness. When we are present, we notice the small details, the sound of the wind rustling through the trees, the warmth of the sun on our skin, the subtle changes in the expressions of those we love. These are the moments that make life vibrant and meaningful, yet they are often missed when our minds are elsewhere. Presence brings us back to the sensory experiences of the moment, grounding us in the physical world and helping us connect more deeply with ourselves and with others. Moreover, presence has a profound impact on our relationships. When we are fully present with someone, we are truly listening, not just hearing words, but understanding the emotions and intentions behind them. We become more attuned to the needs and feelings of those around us, creating deeper connections and more meaningful interactions. Presence allows us to be there for others in a way that goes beyond mere physical proximity. It's about being emotionally and mentally available, offering our full attention and presence as a gift to those we care about. Presence also plays a crucial role in our personal well-being. When we are present, we reduce the mental chatter that often leads to stress and anxiety. The constant oscillation between the past and the future can be exhausting, leaving us feeling drained and disconnected. By anchoring ourselves in the present moment, we create a sense of calm and clarity. We become more mindful of our thoughts and emotions, better able to manage them rather than being swept away by them. This mindfulness allows us to respond to situations with greater wisdom and compassion, both for ourselves and for others. In addition, being present enables us to experience joy more fully. Joy is not something that can be chased or manufactured. It is something that arises naturally when we are fully engaged with life as it is. When we are present, we allow ourselves to be open to the small moments of beauty and wonder that are often overlooked. A child's laughter, the taste of a delicious meal, the feeling of accomplishment after a job well done, these are sources of joy that are only available to us when we are present enough to notice them. Furthermore, presence is essential for creativity and problem solving. When we are fully present, we are more open to new ideas and perspectives. Our minds are not cluttered with the noise of past regrets or future worries, allowing us to think more clearly and creatively. Presence helps us to see things as they are rather than through the distorted lens of past experiences or future fears. This clarity of mind can lead to insights and solutions that might otherwise be missed when we are preoccupied with thoughts of what was or what might be. In the grand scheme of life, presence is a key to living with intention and purpose. It's about making the most of the time we have, not by rushing through life in a constant state of distraction, but by slowing down and truly experiencing each moment. Presence allows us to live more fully, to appreciate the journey rather than just the destination. It reminds us that life is not something that happens to us in the future, or something that we look back on in the past. Life is happening right now, in this very moment. Self-acceptance is a journey that many of us embark upon but often find difficult to complete. It's the process of embracing who we are, with all our strengths and flaws, without judgment or the need to change to fit an ideal. This concept, though powerful, is not always easy to grasp. From a young age, we are conditioned to seek approval from others, to measure our worth based on external standards, and to conform to societal expectations. This conditioning often leads us away from self-acceptance and towards self-criticism and self-doubt, as we constantly compare ourselves to others and strive to meet unrealistic ideals. One of the most significant barriers to self-acceptance is the tendency to compare ourselves to others. We live in a world where we are bombarded with images and messages that tell us who we should be, how we should look, and what we should achieve. Social media advertising and even the opinions of those around us can create a distorted image of what it means to be successful or worthy. When we measure ourselves against these external standards, it's easy to feel inadequate or unworthy. We focus on what we lack rather than what we have, on our imperfections rather than our unique qualities. This constant comparison erodes our self-esteem and makes it difficult to accept ourselves as we are. Another challenge to self-acceptance is the fear of judgment. Many of us fear that if we reveal our true selves, we will be rejected or criticized. We hide parts of ourselves that we think are unworthy or unlovable, creating a facade that we present to the world. This facade may protect us from external judgment, but it also prevents us from fully accepting and embracing who we are. The fear of judgment can lead us to conform to others' expectations, to seek validation from outside sources, and to suppress our true desires and needs. This disconnect from our authentic selves can lead to feelings of emptiness and dissatisfaction as we live a life that is not truly our own. Self-acceptance also requires us to confront our inner critic, the voice in our head that tells us we are not good enough, that we need to change, that we should be someone else. This inner critic can be relentless, constantly reminding us of our perceived shortcomings and failures. It can be difficult to silence this voice, especially when it has been with us for so long. However, self-acceptance involves recognizing that this inner critic is not a true reflection of who we are. It is a product of our conditioning, our fears, and our insecurities. By acknowledging the inner critic without giving it power, we can begin to cultivate a more compassionate and accepting relationship with ourselves. A key aspect of self-acceptance is recognizing that we are all imperfect, and that imperfection is a natural part of being human. We are often our harshest critics, expecting ourselves to be perfect in every aspect of our lives. We judge ourselves harshly for our mistakes, our weaknesses, and our perceived failures. However, self-acceptance involves embracing our imperfections as part of what makes us unique and human. It means acknowledging that we are a work in progress, that we are constantly growing and evolving, and that it is okay to make mistakes and learn from them. By accepting our imperfections, we free ourselves from the unrealistic expectation of perfection and allow ourselves to be who we truly are. Self-acceptance also involves letting go of the need for external validation. Many of us seek approval from others as a way to feel worthy or accepted. We look to others to validate our choices, our appearance, our achievements, and our worth. However, this reliance on external validation can be a trap, as it places our sense of self-worth in the hands of others. Self-acceptance means recognizing that our worth is not determined by the opinions or approval of others. It means trusting ourselves, believing in our own value, and knowing that we are enough just as we are. When we let go of the need for external validation, we empower ourselves to live authentically and in alignment with our true selves. Another important aspect of self-acceptance is embracing our emotions. Many of us have been taught to suppress or deny certain emotions, believing that they are negative or unacceptable. We may feel ashamed of our sadness, anger, or fear and try to hide these emotions from ourselves and others. However, self-acceptance involves acknowledging and accepting all of our emotions as valid and important. It means allowing ourselves to feel our emotions without judgment and recognizing that they are a natural part of the human experience. By accepting our emotions, we can process them in a healthy way and avoid the negative consequences of suppression, such as anxiety, depression, and emotional numbness. Self-acceptance also involves recognizing and honoring our boundaries. Many of us struggle with setting and maintaining boundaries, fearing that doing so will lead to conflict or rejection. We may say yes when we want to say no, or allow others to overstep our boundaries in order to avoid discomfort. However, self-acceptance means recognizing that our boundaries are important and necessary for our well-being. It means trusting ourselves to know what is right for us and having the courage to assert our needs and limits. By honoring our boundaries, we show ourselves that we are worthy of respect and care, and we create healthier and more authentic relationships with others. Another key element of self-acceptance is embracing our individuality. Each of us is unique with our own set of talents, strengths, and perspectives. However, societal pressures often push us to conform, to fit into a mold, and to suppress our individuality in order to be accepted. Self-acceptance involves recognizing that our uniqueness is a gift and that we do not need to conform to others' expectations in order to be worthy or valuable. It means embracing our individuality and allowing ourselves to express it fully without fear of judgment or rejection. By accepting and celebrating our uniqueness, we can live a more authentic and fulfilling life. Self-acceptance also requires us to forgive ourselves. Many of us carry guilt or shame for past mistakes or perceived failures, and we may find it difficult to let go of these feelings. However, self-acceptance involves recognizing that we are human, and that making mistakes is a natural part of life. It means allowing ourselves to learn from our mistakes and to grow without holding on to guilt or shame. By forgiving ourselves, we release the burden of the past and create space for self-compassion and healing. Self-forgiveness is an essential part of self-acceptance, as it allows us to move forward with a sense of peace and self-love. A crucial component of self-acceptance is embracing our journey. Each of us is on a unique path with our own set of challenges, experiences, and lessons. Self-acceptance involves recognizing that our journey is our own and that it does not need to look like anyone else's. It means honoring our path with all its twists and turns and accepting that we are exactly where we need to be at this moment. By embracing our journey, we can let go of the need to compare ourselves to others and instead focus on our own growth and self-discovery. This allows us to live with greater purpose and fulfillment as we align with our true selves and our unique life path. Self-acceptance is about cultivating a sense of inner peace. When we accept ourselves fully, we create a foundation of self-love and self-compassion that allows us to navigate life with greater ease and resilience. We are no longer at war with ourselves, constantly battling our inner critic or seeking approval from others. Instead, we find peace in knowing that we are enough, just as we are. This inner peace radiates outward, influencing our relationships, our choices, and our overall sense of well-being. It allows us to live more authentically, more joyfully, and more in alignment with our true selves. Forgiveness is one of the most profound and challenging acts a person can undertake, yet it is also one of the most necessary for our well-being and personal growth. It is an act that transcends mere words, touching the deepest parts of our emotional and spiritual selves. The necessity of forgiveness is rooted in the recognition that holding on to anger, resentment, or pain does more harm to ourselves than to those who have wronged us. When we refuse to forgive, we carry a burden that weighs us down, keeping us stuck in the past and preventing us from moving forward with our lives. Forgiveness is not about condoning or excusing the wrongs that have been done to us, but rather about freeing ourselves from the grip of those wrongs. One of the most compelling reasons for the necessity of forgiveness is the impact that holding on to anger and resentment has on our mental and emotional health. When we are hurt by someone, it is natural to feel angry or resentful. But when these feelings are prolonged, they begin to take a toll on our well-being. Anger and resentment are like poisons that slowly eat away at us from the inside, creating stress, anxiety, and even depression. These emotions keep us in a state of emotional turmoil, preventing us from finding peace and happiness. Forgiveness, on the other hand, allows us to let go of these negative emotions, creating space for healing and inner peace. In addition to its impact on our mental and emotional health, the necessity of forgiveness is also evident in its effects on our physical well-being. Studies have shown that chronic anger and resentment can lead to a host of physical health problems, including high blood pressure, heart disease, and weakened immune function. The stress caused by holding on to these negative emotions can manifest in our bodies, leading to physical ailments and reducing our overall quality of life. Forgiveness, by releasing the anger and resentment that contribute to stress, can have a positive impact on our physical health, helping us to live longer, healthier lives. The necessity of forgiveness is also closely tied to our relationships with others. When we are unable to forgive, it creates a barrier between ourselves and those who have wronged us, preventing us from experiencing true connection and intimacy. This barrier can extend beyond the person who hurt us, affecting our relationships with others as well. We may become guarded, distrustful, or withdrawn, unable to fully open ourselves up to love and connection. Forgiveness, by removing this barrier, allows us to heal our relationships and to experience deeper, more meaningful connections with others. It creates a foundation of trust, compassion, and understanding that is essential for healthy, fulfilling relationships. Another aspect of the necessity of forgiveness is the way it allows us to reclaim our power. When we hold on to anger and resentment, we are essentially giving our power away to the person who hurt us. We allow them to continue to influence our thoughts, emotions, and actions long after the initial harm was done. This keeps us in a position of victimhood where we feel powerless and controlled by the actions of others. Forgiveness, however, allows us to take our power back. It is a conscious decision to no longer let the actions of others dictate our emotions or our lives. By forgiving, we reclaim our agency and our ability to shape our own lives, free from the influence of past wrongs. The necessity of forgiveness is also evident in the way it allows us to move forward in our lives. When we hold on to anger and resentment, we remain stuck in the past, reliving the pain and hurt over and over again. This keeps us from fully engaging with the present and from creating the future we desire. Forgiveness, on the other hand, allows us to release the past and to focus on the present and the future. It is an act of letting go, of choosing not to let past hurts define us or hold us back. By forgiving, we free ourselves to move forward with our lives, unburdened by the weight of past wrongs. Another important aspect of the necessity of forgiveness is the way it fosters personal growth and self-awareness. The process of forgiving requires us to look inward, to examine our own thoughts, feelings, and reactions. It challenges us to confront our own vulnerabilities and insecurities and to take responsibility for our own emotions and actions. This process of self-reflection and self-awareness can lead to profound personal growth as we learn more about ourselves and our capacity for compassion, empathy, and understanding. Forgiveness, then, is not just an act of letting go of the past, but also an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. The necessity of forgiveness is also connected to our ability to experience joy and happiness. When we hold on to anger and resentment, it is difficult to experience true joy or happiness, as these negative emotions cloud our minds and hearts. They create a sense of heaviness and bitterness that prevents us from fully enjoying life. Forgiveness, by releasing these negative emotions, opens us up to the possibility of joy and happiness. It allows us to experience life with a lighter heart and a more open mind, free from the burden of past hurts. In this way, forgiveness is a key to unlocking the happiness and fulfillment that we all seek. The necessity of forgiveness also extends to our spiritual well-being. Many spiritual traditions teach that forgiveness is essential for our spiritual growth and development. It is seen as a way to purify our hearts and minds, to release the negative energy that keeps us from connecting with our higher selves and with the divine. Forgiveness is often viewed as an act of grace, a way to align ourselves with the principles of love, compassion, and mercy. By forgiving, we open ourselves up to the flow of divine love and grace, allowing it to heal and transform us. In this way, forgiveness is not just a human act, but a spiritual practice that brings us closer to our true nature and to the divine. The necessity of forgiveness is also evident in the way it contributes to the greater good. When we forgive, we not only heal ourselves, but we also contribute to the healing of others and of the world around us. Forgiveness has a ripple effect, spreading out from the individual to the community and beyond. When we forgive, we break the cycle of anger, resentment, and revenge, creating a space for peace, understanding, and reconciliation. This has a profound impact on our relationships, our communities, and the world as a whole. By choosing to forgive, we contribute to a more peaceful and compassionate world, one where love and understanding prevail over hatred and division. Another aspect of the necessity of forgiveness is the way it allows us to cultivate empathy and compassion. When we forgive, we are often called to put ourselves in the shoes of the person who hurt us, to try to understand their perspective and their motivations. This act of empathy can help us to see the humanity in others, even in those who have wronged us. It allows us to recognize that we all make mistakes, that we all have our own struggles and challenges. By cultivating empathy and compassion through forgiveness, we create a more compassionate and understanding world, one where we can all learn and grow from our experiences. The necessity of forgiveness is rooted in the recognition that forgiveness is a gift we give to ourselves. While forgiveness may seem like an act of kindness or mercy towards others, it is ultimately an act of self-love and self-care. By forgiving, we free ourselves from the burden of anger, resentment, and pain, allowing ourselves to experience peace, joy, and happiness. We give ourselves the gift of freedom, the freedom to live our lives fully and authentically, unburdened by the past. In this way, forgiveness is one of the most powerful and transformative acts we can undertake, one that has the potential to heal, to transform, and to set us free. True relationships are the bedrock of a fulfilling and meaningful life. They transcend superficial interactions and reach into the depths of our emotional and spiritual beings. Such relationships are built on authenticity, mutual respect, and deep understanding. They offer a space where we can be our true selves, free from pretense and judgment. True relationships provide a profound sense of connection and belonging, essential for our overall well-being. They offer more than just companionship. They serve as a mirror reflecting our true nature and a support system that helps us navigate the complexities of life. One of the fundamental values of true relationships is the presence of unconditional acceptance. In a genuine relationship, there is an acceptance of each other's flaws and imperfections. This form of acceptance is liberating because it allows individuals to drop their masks and be authentic. When people are accepted for who they truly are, they feel safe to express their true thoughts, feelings, and desires without fear of rejection or judgment. This level of acceptance fosters deep emotional intimacy and strengthens the bond between individuals, creating a relationship that is resilient and enduring. True relationships are characterized by open and honest communication. In such relationships, individuals feel comfortable sharing their thoughts and feelings, knowing they will be met with understanding and empathy. This openness creates a space where issues can be addressed openly and constructively, leading to mutual growth and understanding. Honest communication is not just about expressing thoughts, but also about actively listening to others, validating their feelings, and engaging in meaningful dialogue. This dynamic fosters trust and deepens the connection between individuals, making the relationship more fulfilling and supportive. Another key value of true relationships is mutual respect. Respect in a relationship means honoring each other's individuality, valuing each other's opinions, and acknowledging each other's boundaries. It involves treating each other with kindness, understanding, and consideration. In a respectful relationship, differences are celebrated rather than criticized, and conflicts are resolved with empathy and fairness. This mutual respect lays the foundation for a healthy and balanced relationship, where both individuals feel valued and appreciated. Support and encouragement are vital aspects of true relationships. In such relationships, individuals are not only there for each other during times of joy, but also during challenges and hardships. True friends and partners offer unwavering support, encouragement, and a shoulder to lean on. They celebrate each other's successes and provide comfort during difficult times. This support creates a sense of security and reassurance, knowing that one is not alone in facing life's trials. It also fosters personal growth, as individuals feel empowered to pursue their goals and aspirations with the backing of those who genuinely care for them. True relationships are built on shared values and common goals. While individuals may have different interests and hobbies, a strong relationship is often grounded in shared values and life goals. These commonalities provide a sense of unity and purpose, aligning individuals in their journey together. Shared values foster a deeper connection as they reflect mutual understandings and priorities. This alignment helps individuals navigate life's decisions and challenges together, reinforcing their bond and creating a sense of partnership and collaboration. The value of true relationships also lies in their capacity for growth and transformation. In a genuine relationship, individuals are encouraged to grow and evolve as they journey together. They challenge each other to be better, to learn from their experiences, and to strive for personal and mutual growth. This growth is facilitated by the support and encouragement provided within the relationship, as well as the honest feedback and constructive criticism that helps individuals recognize and address areas for improvement. True relationships are dynamic and adaptive, evolving as individuals grow and change. True relationships provide a sense of belonging and community. They offer a space where individuals feel accepted and valued for who they are. This sense of belonging is crucial for mental and emotional well-being, as it provides a foundation of security and connection. In a true relationship, individuals experience a deep sense of being part of something larger than themselves, which contributes to their overall sense of purpose and fulfillment. This feeling of belonging also enhances one's self-esteem and confidence, knowing that they are an integral part of a supportive and caring network. The value of true relationships is evident in their ability to foster emotional resilience. When individuals are in genuine relationships, they have a source of strength and support that helps them navigate life's challenges. This support system provides emotional stability and reassurance, helping individuals cope with stress, adversity, and uncertainty. The presence of a trusted friend or partner who offers empathy, encouragement, and understanding can significantly enhance one's ability to face difficulties with resilience and optimism. True relationships are also characterized by a deep sense of mutual trust. Trust is the foundation upon which a relationship is built. and it is earned through consistent, reliable, and honest interactions. In a true relationship, trust is maintained through transparency, integrity, and a commitment to honoring promises and commitments. This trust creates a safe space where individuals feel confident in sharing their vulnerabilities and concerns, knowing that they will be met with compassion and respect. The presence of trust strengthens the relationship and enhances its stability and longevity. The value of true relationships extends to the impact they have on our overall well-being. Genuine relationships contribute to a positive emotional and mental state, reducing feelings of loneliness and isolation. They provide a sense of purpose, joy, and satisfaction, which enhances overall life satisfaction. Research has shown that individuals with strong, supportive relationships experience better mental and physical health outcomes, including lower levels of stress, improved immune function, and increased longevity. The positive effects of true relationships are far-reaching, influencing various aspects of one's life and well-being. True relationships also offer opportunities for shared experiences and cherished memories. These shared experiences create bonds that are unique and meaningful, enriching the relationship and enhancing its significance. Whether through joyful moments, adventures, or simple everyday activities, shared experiences deepen the connection between individuals and create lasting memories. These memories serve as a testament to the value of the relationship, reminding individuals of the joy, support, and love they have experienced together. The richness of shared experiences adds depth and meaning to the relationship, making it a treasured aspect of one's life. True relationships offer a sense of continuity and stability. In a world that is often unpredictable and changing, having a genuine relationship provides a source of consistency and reliability. It offers a stable foundation that individuals can rely on, knowing that they have a constant source of support and companionship. This sense of stability contributes to emotional security and helps individuals navigate life's uncertainties with greater confidence. The continuity provided by true relationships enhances overall well-being and provides a sense of comfort and reassurance amidst life's fluctuations. In reflecting on the value of true relationships, we recognize their profound impact on our lives. They offer us unconditional acceptance, fostering a space where we can be our authentic selves without fear of judgment. These relationships are built on open, honest communication and mutual respect, providing a foundation of trust and understanding. They support and encourage us, helping us to grow and evolve, and they offer a sense of belonging and community that is essential for our well-being. True relationships also contribute to our emotional resilience, providing strength and stability in times of challenge. They foster personal growth, shared experiences, and cherished memories, enriching our lives with joy and fulfillment. The stability and continuity they provide offer a reassuring anchor amidst life's uncertainties, enhancing our overall quality of life. Ultimately, true relationships are not merely a source of companionship, but a vital component of a fulfilling and meaningful existence. They enrich our lives in countless ways, offering us love, support, and a deep sense of connection. By valuing and nurturing these genuine bonds, we enhance our own lives and the lives of those around us, creating a richer, more meaningful journey through life.